YouTube, what is good? Today we're gonna react to a tribute to Gen Z media made by Rowdy. Big shout out to bro for making this. And I'm not gonna lie, man. What a time it was, man. What a time the 2010s was, man. High key, a golden decade, legendary decade. We had so many great albums, so many great things happen in culture, bro. I feel like everything before 2020, time was moving normally. Now after 2020, like bro, we already 5 years into 2020, and I felt like this, the 2020s came by so freaking quick. I'm like, dang, where are the time going, man? Like facts. But nah, 2020, 2010s, bro. 2010s, bro. Legendary run, legendary time period for music and culture. Facts. Also, want to appreciate y'all for subbing up, man. We just reached 48 subs, man. Give it up for yourselves, man. Thank y'all for subbing up. Thank y'all for tuning in. We are going on the way to 100, man. So road to 100, man. And if you new here, welcome to the Fly Gang. Come through, slide through where we have fire reactions, and stuff like that. So appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Now let's get into it.
Thinks they have the best movies,
Facts.
music, TV shows, and books. And as a
You
member
right.
of Gen Z, let me just say that
We have the best stuff.
definitely
Indeed.
do.
Indeed.
Let's start
We
out
sure
with
did,
3D,
yeah.
and more specifically, cartoons. The hyper-ironic, random humor Gen Z is known for really just stems from the cartoons we grew up watching.
Facts.
I mean, the most popular
Let
cartoon...
me know y'all favorite cartoons when y'all was a kid, man. Cartoon Network. I like Disney XD, Nick too. My favorite shows, I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute since I watched cartoons, but obviously regular show is one of my favorite on Cartoon Network. Amazing World of Gumball, Adventure Time too. Disney. I wasn't really watching Disney. I was watching Disney XD. So Phineas and Ferb, Kick Buttowski. What else? I feel like I missed some. Oh, Johnny Test 2. Nickelodeon. Avatar is my favorite. Hands down, Avatar is my favorite. I watched it so many times, and then I wanted to rewatch it again. You made something great when you watch the whole thing and you want to rewatch it because it's so much in there and it stays entertaining. Like, that's legendary. Let me know y'all favorite cartoons for
childhood
real.
followed an anthropomorphic bird and raccoon working at a park with a green man, a ghost, an immortal yeti with a gumball machine
back
as a
to
boss.
work.
It doesn't really get more random than that. Regular Show really had a massive influence on Gen Z's humor. I mean, the amount of times me and my friends have said, after something epic happens, it's gotta be in the hundreds.
Facts.
And we didn't just have Regular Show. I mean, Phineas and Ferb is probably my favorite.
Candace was so freaking annoying. My goodness, her entire mission was to bust Phineas and Ferb. Like, girl, do some, worry about something else, bro. Always trying to bust Phineas and Ferb. They just trying to have fun and enjoy summer.
Of all time, up there with The Sopranos. While the animation and premise of the show makes it appear like it's meant for little kids, the writing and humor is so clever and witty that I enjoy the show more now at 20 years old than I did when I was a little kid. Other shows
be like that. Like, when you grow up and you watch back, old cartoon shows, whatever you used to watch as a kid, you really see all the adult humor that's within it. Facts, bro.
Gravity Falls, The Amazing World of Gumball, and Adventure Time also helped mold the absurd and spontaneous identity, humor, and culture of our generation. Now let's talk about music.
Facts, music. Let me know y'all favorite artists from back in the 2010s. Facts. We had a lot. It was a lot of great hits. Favorite artists, favorite songs and stuff.
From 2014 to 2019, the amount of amazing music that was released is astounding.
Happy by Pharrell. Aloe Black the Man. I was messing with that. All We Do Is Win. Yeah, it was a lot of bangers. Oh yeah, No Role Models by Cole, obviously. Shout out for Hills Drive.
Gen Z is obsessed with 2016, and I think a main reason for that is because so many great albums were released that year. Blonde, Starboy, Anti, Lemonade, Coloring Book, Black Star, The Life of Pablo, Untitled, Unmastered, Views, Awaken My Love. I mean,
bro, all of these albums had so many great hits, bro.
Uzi has basically become a mythical figure because of his consistency and output during that year. And I'm not saying these are necessarily Gen Z albums, but usually the music that's the most important to you is the music that was released during your formative years.
100%.
And I just gotta say, we low-key win. Like,
we were so spoiled, bro, in the 2010s. Facts. Like, nothing compares to what we experienced in the 2010s to now, bro. Like,
I'll admit, we didn't have Michael Jackson or Biggie or Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, but bro, do you know who we got? My man Fetty Wap. Listen, man. I'm not even being ironic.
Crazy run, bro, went on.
Wap at his peak had the entire world in the palm of his hand. Bro, I know you remember 1738. And I got this soda. And he had other hits like My Way, RGF Island, and again, Fetty Wap was really the king of writing hooks. Bro. I don't want to sound like too much of an old head, but modern pop music to me sounds like it's lacking creativity. Everyone kind of sounds the same and is trying to hop on trends, and when someone new does come with an original sound, it's shocking. I miss the days when upcoming artists like Travis Scott, Tyler the Creator, and Frank Ocean were experimenting and pushing boundaries of their genres. And while these guys are still at the top of their game, the new artists to take their place just don't do it for me. I still remember I was in 8th grade when Igor dropped, and I was blown away. It was equal parts soul, pop, and hip-hop. There was a complete narrative through the entire album. The music videos were beautiful. It was creativity at its peak. The greatest thing about this era of music
had a crazy run too, man. Uptown Funk You Up. So many songs.
There was something for everyone.
There were plenty of what's the song? When I see your face. Hold on. You're amazing just the way you are. And also, too, y'all let me know who was the biggest it girl in the 2010s. We all know who the big three is. But let me know, in y'all opinion, who the it girl was in the 2010s.
Radio hits.
Rihanna went on a crazy run, too, man.
Hip-hop was going through its second prime, new wave R&B was on the rise, and artists were starting to mature and find their own sound. I couldn't be happier with the music Gen Z grew up with, and the same goes for video games.
Facts.
If there's one video game that would define our generation, it's obviously Minecraft.
I was about to say, bro, heck no. Raid Shadow Legends, they was trying to stuff that down people's throats, bro. I never played it. Every time Raid Shadow Legends playing it, like I never played it. I never played it.
I don't know what to say about Minecraft that hasn't already been said.
Like, gosh,
I still
they got a lot
fondly
of
remember the days of hopping in worlds with my friends and building roller coasters,
Minecraft, I played it.
And
I wasn't deep into it.
Battles.
Like, I was more into Roblox. I played Minecraft though too, so yeah.
It was the perfect escape, simple yet dense with content, complete freedom. The same goes for Minecraft's equally popular but wilder little brother.
Because when I was a kid, all my friends, we used to always hop on Roblox. Bro.
There was really something for everyone in Roblox. Sports games, fashion games.
Hold on, wait a second. I'm sorry. Wait, that was a hold on. They called that a touchdown?
Roblox. There was really some.
First and 15, 48, fourth quarter, Hail Mary.
For everyone in Roblox.
Yo, they call that a touchdown.
Games, tycoon games.
He would have gave up that. Nah, that's
There was
cheap.
so much content and room for creativity and fun for a young mind. And I think we can all agree
Mario
that
and Sonic the Olympic Games,
our childhood. 2K16 is probably
best 2K. It was the first 2K that made the My Career realistic. We actually got to play in high school. We got to play for college, and we got to play in the league. Facts, bro. It gave us the most realistic storyline.
It really is the perfect basketball
game. It was the first two, and it had the stories
how can we forget those old FIFA soundtracks? I need to know now. Unfortunately, these days, sports games have
I will say this, though. In 2021, when Lamar Jackson was the cover athlete for Madden, this song was hard, though. If y'all know, y'all know. Hey, listen, we all know this song. Facts. This was hard, bro. Facts. That was fire, bro. It was fire, bro.
Over-monetized, recycled slop held hostage by corporate overlords. But I still remember the days of try-harding on my park and having intense battles with my brother on Madden. We even witnessed mobile games like Clash of Clans and Clash Royale take over the zeitgeist of our generation.
Also, Subway Surfer was fire too. Jetpack Joyride 2 was fire. Yep.
And of course, who
Flappy
can
Bird
forget
2.
Flappy
Yep.
Bird?
Flappy
When it
Bird.
comes to Gen Z, I feel like I have to talk about books, and really one specific book series, Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
I seen the movies more than anything. The books, I read a little bit as a kid because they were everywhere. But, like, it was definitely entertaining for sure.
I don't think there's ever been or ever will be another book series like Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
300
Much
million.
like the cartoons we grew up watching,
Yo.
this book series had a profound impact on the culture and humor of Gen Z. While most children's books try to teach good values like honesty and hard work, Jeff Kinney throws all of that out of the window. Greg Heffley is cynical.
He made it relate to us kids because I ain't gonna lie, in a way, all of us were Greg. We were always trying to, you know, finesse a little bit, get our way. Like, we, you know what I mean? We kids, we just trying to get what we want. We trying to manipulate stuff in our favors.
Self-serving, opportunistic, lies, cheats,
Yeah,
and
facts. I ain't
always
gonna lie.
tries
And
to find a...
this is what every kid was, bro. Not, I won't say every single kid, but, you know, most of us was like this, bro. You know what I mean? I definitely was trying to finesse and trying to, you know what I mean? That's what we did as kids, to try to get our way.
Shortcut. Basically, Greg Heffley is the most honest children's book
Most
character
realistic
we've ever
character.
seen.
Greg, one of us for real.
Because Gen Z has always been hyper-aware, we
The main
reject
character
overly
who learned the
righteous
power of
characters
friendship.
because we know they don't exist in real life. The
Facts,
people
not at all.
around us operate like Greg, and in many ways, so do we.
Yeah.
He was a hilariously flawed character that rarely learned his lesson, and we couldn't get enough. Much like the cartoons we grew up watching, Jeff Kinney gave us the respect of not talking down to us. The magic of those first 6
related
books
with
will
us.
forever hold a special place in my heart. And clearly, I'm not the only one, with Diary of the Wimpy Kid still being relevant in meme culture till this day. There's an entire subculture of Diary of the Wimpy Kid fan fictions that range from extremely hilarious to downright depressing. And from time to time, I still read through this book series because it has a distinct comfort and charm that I can't find anywhere else. If we're gonna talk about Gen Z media, then it's only right that we talk about Gen Z social media. While short-form apps like Vine and
Vine, I remember, bro. Vine, when they banned it or when they, you know, canceled Vine, I was like, no. I was like, dang, feel me? Because, like, when I was a jip, like, I used to go outside. You know what I mean? When inside my home, it would get all crazy, go on one of my folks' whip and literally watch Vines for hours, bro. It was crazy.
Have been huge during our childhood. Culturally, nothing
So
really
it was
comes
endless,
close
bro.
to YouTube. I'm genuinely glad I got to witness the old days of YouTube. The days of FNAF Let's Plays, OG phase, back when H3H3 was making hilarious commentary videos. Casey Neistat's...
Shout out Casey, my goodness. He was the first guy I've ever seen ride an electric skateboard. I wanted an electric skateboard so bad because of this guy, man. Shout out Casey, bro.
Vlog, the rise of animation channels. There was so much
Chris Move
diverse
too. I ain't gonna lie.
content.
Chris Move, Splash, Cheese. I was watching Chris Move crazy as a youngin', bro. Anytime I wanted to know about what was going on for 2K and the next thing, I was watching Chris Move. He had all the, you know, sound, Splash, Cheese, bro. Bro did his thing, bro. Bro had a crazy run.
We grew up with, for me, one of them
Still
stands
holding it down,
above
too.
the rest as the greatest YouTuber of all time. A man who defined the humor for a generation of children.
Yo, what's up? My name is Ardizzle for Shizzle my nizzle off the hizzle.
Ryan
I ain't
Higa.
gonna lie, I didn't
It's
really watch,
really
bro.
hard
I
for me
seen
to
him.
put into
I've seen him,
words
though, but
how
I
much
had never
Ryan
really watched
Higa's
him.
videos mean to me. He was literally the first YouTuber I ever watched. For the longest time, I thought YouTube was just a place for music videos until one day my friend showed me Rustin Heber. It was an eye-opening moment. He was edgy, but also genuinely funny and made clever social commentary. I still distinctly remember the days in middle school of watching Dear Ryans on the bus ride home. He was truly one of the first personal brands on YouTube, and I think we all need to thank him for paving the way. So Ryan, I think there's only one thing left to say. And follow me on Instagram.
Shout out to bro for making this video. This was definitely fire and refreshing. Y'all let me know y'all favorite moments back in that time for real, man. What a time it was, man. And appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. Summer 25, we on the rise. Road to a hundo. Let's go. And until the next reaction, we out here. Big.